Hey, boo, hey. So it is um Wednesday, January 28th, 2025. Um, I want to rush into this reading so bad because it's almost like it's almost like I'm telling a friend something. Somebody could be gossiping about you, or you could be talking to a friend something, a friend, a family member, a loved one, whomever. You're talking to someone about something that's coming up or coming out. Maybe this is something that you guys previously talked about before, but now you're seeing the evidence of it, or maybe something came up in a reading before that. Maybe you're now seeing the evidence of that come to light. But though, outside of that, um, the initial message, yeah, the initial message that I had was one, it's someone's nightmare how much you love yourself or how you're loving yourself at this time. This is someone that maybe you worked with at one point. This is someone that, I mean, for some of you, you could have been in a relationship with this person. But I do feel like this is someone that is either no longer around or that you've released at some point. Um, but yeah, they're not feeling how you're showing yourself more attention, more time. Um, you're managing your love differently. For some of you too, this person, they could have had you in like a third party situation. This could have been someone that you work in a group with. Um, why am I getting singers? So yeah, y'all could have sang together maybe at one point. Somebody slept with somebody man or woman. I don't know. And that's what broke this up maybe at some point. Outside of that though, I feel like while it's someone's worst nightmare that you're loving yourself, that you're putting more time and effort into yourself, I feel like other people are happy that you are. For some of you, yeah, somebody possibly tried to put you in competition. Yeah, tries to get you wrapped up in some bullshit. They were very strategic about it. Yeah, this person was wearing a mask. These people could have been wearing a mask as well. You prayed your way out of something. For some of you too, hidden enemies are about to become revealed. For some of you, they could be very close to home. For some of you too, you're realizing that somebody was trying to get you like to steer away from God, to steer away from your ancestors, um, not to basically to withdraw from what you prayed for. For some of you too, someone could have tried to send negative energy towards you. This could be somebody that's locked up. This person wanted you overwhelmed. For some of you too, there's someone that is locked up that you may be breaking up with or not associating with anymore. This person could be missing you. For some of you, Someone could be locked up because of something that they did to you. For some of you too, you could just feel trapped in a situation, or you did feel trapped in a situation, but you started giving yourself love. Or maybe you realized you were in certain situations because um, you were putting everybody else before you, or maybe you were drained in certain situations where, yeah. For some of you, you're about to quit habits because you're about to become a parent or have children around you in some way. For some of you, this is a sibling. Um, One of your siblings could be pregnant, or a new addition is coming into the family. Somebody could be adopting as well. Um, but you're choosing to like cut back or cut out maybe smoking or drinking because you know you're about to be around this child. For some of you, you're about to help your sibling maybe raise a child or get through a pregnancy because maybe their significant other is locked up or going through something legally. For others of you, this person could have a job that keeps them away. For some of you, this person could be a corrections officer, could live long distance, or they could work a job where they have to live at a distance for a certain amount of time. For some of you, I'm kind of getting military here. I know it says captivity, and I know that card says jail, but yeah. Hey, boo, hey, good morning, you guys. Like, share, and subscribe while you're here. Now, for others of you, I feel like you could have a loved one that's locked up. It doesn't have to be a loved one that's locked up that could be in need of some money or could be sending you some in some way. For some of you, too, you felt trapped by your financial situation. Who is hating on you guys? Some of you have felt trapped by your financial situation. For some of you, too, you're trying to figure out how you would include children into your life. You could have someone who's daydreaming about having kids with you. For some of you too, you're the parent who's giving the apology, or maybe your parent could be giving you an apology. For some of you, this could be your significant other. I do feel like there's like a life-changing amount of money that's about to come in for you. Somebody's about to get a real big check. You could end up hitting the jackpot. And over the weekend too, I mentioned about playing the lottery. I think on Monday too, I mentioned about playing the lottery, going to the casino. Now this could just be you hitting the jackpot in life with your person, right? And that's how they feel with you. Um, but for many of you, I do feel like you felt confined at some point about a financial situation, and you're about to come out on top. Um, For some of you too, Spirit is encouraging you, like whether it's a large lump sum of money or small, medium, whatever. They want you as the money is coming in to kind of save up. For some of you too, your person's money may have been a bit funny, so they may not have been able to give you, or they felt like they weren't able to give you maybe the commitment that they wanted to until they got their money right. Why am I hearing Kanye West again? Wait till I get my money right. Yeah, for some of you, your significant other, you could have a child with this person. You don't have to, but you could end up having a child with them. Someone wants to marry you. Y'all may have gotten into it recently. You could already be married to this person, but maybe they want a fresh start. For some of you, this person was stuck in their pride for a while, stuck in their ego maybe. Um, For some of you too, they felt a bit insecure because maybe their money wasn't right. I don't feel like you really too much care about all that. For some of you, you could be spiritual, your person could be spiritual. Um, be mindful of your speed. I also feel like this person, they could have been praying to get you back because maybe there was some type of like they made some type of a mistake. Something happened between you, but whatever it is, they want to calm the waters between you. This doesn't have to be a significant other, but it could be. For some of you, I am picking up on a parent or a sibling. For some of you, it's a friend. Yep, this is the truth. For some of you, you could have gotten into like a physical altercation with a friend or a sibling. For some of you, a parent, even. For some of you, too, your parents are apologizing to you for maybe um, how they were or were not in your life, how they showed up for you as for some of you I'm hearing a teenager, or how they didn't show up for you. For some of you too, um, those of you that it applies to, that maybe a sibling is having a child that you're going to be very close to. That's part of the reason why you want to be close to this child, to make sure like they have a smooth upbringing in spite of like maybe who their parents are or the circumstances between their conception or their birth, whatever it is. For some of you, this is a situation where it's like your brother had a one night stand with somebody and now he done got her pregnant, or your sister did this, or I don't know, maybe her child's father is abusive or something like that, and maybe you have to get in between them. For some of you too, um, you could have felt or been abandoned by one parent, which is why you want to be so prevalent, I guess, in this child's life. For some of you, this is your own child. Like you want to be very present because maybe you had an absent parent. For some of you too, um, you're agreeing to disagree and move on from certain people. There could have been like a fallout between you and somebody else. You may choose to leave this person behind. For some of you, yeah, you have big blessings coming in, and I feel like you've learned your lessons about who to have around and who could possibly destroy these blessings for you, who could fuck shit up. Um, for some of you, you could become a travel guide. For some of you, you could end up with a travel show. You could be starting this show like on YouTube. It's like a travel vlog almost. For some of you too, you're gonna find out who's been evil eyeing you or trying to cause problems for you. You may not have listened at first about who this person was, but I feel like the proof is gonna come out. Um, basically, who's your known and unknown haters, that's about to be revealed. Ironically enough, I prayed a similar prayer recently. And in this other deck, we have what do you need to release? So for some of you, you're definitely about to release a lot of people, or there are people that you've already released. For some of you, these are situations that you had to release. For some of you, you're realizing who are who have who are the people who have been blocking your blessings, blocking your peace. Um, for some of you too, there was spell work or prayers or something done over you so that you would be blind to something, maybe blind to your blessings, so that you would miss out on good news coming your way or or an opportunity. For some of you too, you've had a level of blind faith with something. I do feel like it's about to pay off. For some of you, you're about to get a new home. You're about to get an approval. Yeah, this is something you've been praying for. For some of you, your friends have also been praying for you too. Yeah, you've had a lot of losses in your past, but I feel like the comeback is about to be elite. Yeah, a lot of people tried to bully you about your situation. Um, yeah, people didn't want to see you doing well, but Spirit is about to give you a helping hand. Yeah, for some of you, you're about to start completely over, but it's like you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. So it's going to be way better than what you've experienced in the past. For some of you, you may be a bit hesitant about this and maybe kind of stressing you out to like start fresh or to start over in some way. But yeah, everything is going to work out okay. Like you're going to hit your goal. Spirit is going to gift you a lot. You're going to be blessed with a lot. Many of you too, you're going to see that you're going to be promoted in a whole new way. Um, yeah, Spirit was puppeteering this the whole time behind the scenes. The movie Pinocchio could be significant. But yeah, like I said before, you're not starting from scratch. You feel me? You're starting from experience. Like even with the failures. Yeah. For some of you too, um, someone is afraid that you're gonna find something out. For some of you, it does have to do with your lineage, or for some of you, a past relationship. For some of you too, this could be a family home or something that happened at a family home, maybe in someone's sleep. For some of you, be mindful of your security system. For some of you too, you're moving because someone could have um, broke into your home or tried to. Maybe you were able to stop it, but you want your family to be safe. So maybe some of you are about to move. For some of you too, somebody tried to steal something from you legally. Maybe they did. For some of you, this was a house. This was some type of property, an inheritance of some sort. For some of you too, somebody, I mean, if they can be stolen, they weren't really yours, but somebody tried to steal your family. For some of you, um, trigger warning, somebody could have tried to like abduct your children or try to get your kids taken from you in some way. For some of you, they succeeded. I do feel like if you're going back to court about this, you're going to come out on top. Whoever it was, they wanted you alone, or whoever this is, if this hasn't happened already, they want to catch you while you're alone. For some of you, whoever it is, they could be friends. Um, for some of you too, you're about to purchase a new home. Like I feel like this is a dream house. This is one that you're getting for your family, or you want to have a family, or maybe this is some place where you can actually have like family get-togethers at. Maybe this is something that you want, that you're thinking of, and it's pissing some people off. For some of you too, you've been dreaming about having a family of your own, and maybe you are presented or you have been presented with the opportunity to do that so that you're not alone anymore. And I feel like a lot of people are pissed off and disappointed about it. They feel very unpleasant about it. Yeah, for some of you, you want your privacy. Yep, you want your privacy. Now, for some of you, this could be you're about to stop dealing with somebody. For some of you, too, you can find out one of your exes is sick. This is somebody who was always doing too much. Maybe somebody who had anger issues as well. This is somebody that you couldn't convince to stay home or to make a family and be happy with you. For some of you to keep their promises. This person would always fight you about it. They're about to find out that they're sick. Damn. And I just saw online this morning that Ray J is allegedly ill and only has what, a month to a year to live or something like that. For some of you too, spirit wants you to keep it to yourself if you are about to like have a baby or start something new, even if it's like a new profession or a new relationship. Now, of course, you're going to have to use your discernment and your intuition because for everybody, the story is going to be different, right? But it's like you're going to have to keep it to yourself because a lot of people are going to want to protest and disturb your peace about whatever this is. For some of you, it's like you pray for this person, you pray for this baby, you pray for this new beginning, whatever this is, you pray for it and you're ready for it and you know you're ready for it. 2213 on the timer. For some of you too, if you are committed, because I am looking at the Hierophant card here, if you are committed to somebody, you guys don't have to be like married yet, but that could be like on your mind. People around you could be protesting that. Okay, well, that's interesting. But outside of that, understand that no matter how people try and convince you out of something, you really are ready to live your dreams. Also, don't try and talk yourself out of your own blessings too. Yeah. For some of you too, your person loves how you take care of yourself. Yeah, there's some type of clarity that you've been manifesting that's coming in. For some of you, it's an apology from someone. Yep, someone that you could be in a relationship with. Yeah. For some of you, this is someone that you could have turned your back on or walked away from, completed a cycle with. For some of you too, I feel like maybe the cycle of you being single is ending. Somebody's made a decision about you. Whoever it is, they're very protective over this relationship. Yeah, you make this person happy. Yeah. They love the love that they receive from you. Like you make this person feel brand new. You make me feel brand new. Yep, Emperor energy. For some of you, you're the one that spirit sent to repair this person's heart. I'm hearing 21. 21 Savage could be significant. Uh, Prove It by 21 Savage and Summer Walker. For some of you, this person is about to come prove their love to you. You are not an option. You are the only option. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player, I just push like. Yeah. If somebody wants to commit, you already feel this coming. They see you as their wish fulfillment, their dream. Whatever this person is planning, they're hiding it. They're being real sneaky about it. But whatever it is coming from a place of love. I ain't intend to come on here and do a love reading, y'all. My bad. But shit, it still correlates too because I feel like for some of you, you're moving in silence. Like you're not telling a whole lot of people what you're doing, your money moves, what you got going on in house. But I feel like things are working out for you regardless. For some of you, you're in a space where you're very logical, not emotional with the Queen of Swords, the Six of Swords there. You're following your intuition with the High Priestess. But it's a new day. It's a new you with this Death card, the Four of Wands. You're more grounded, you're more stable. For some of you, that's why you needed to pour into yourself, why you needed a break from people, why you needed time to yourself. For some of you, like you weren't realizing how much you giving to everyone else um was draining you. And for some of you, it wasn't the people around you, it wasn't their intention to drain you or anything like that. But maybe there was a level of healing that you were able to provide. For some of you, you give and give and give until you have nothing left and you have learned how not to do that. For some of you too, somebody was being very childish about something. For some of you too, you could be making these investments and changes and doing different things, learning new skills, starting these businesses, because maybe you have children and you want to invest in them in their future. Make sure they're stable throughout their adulthood, maybe how you want their childhood through adulthood. Mhm. For some of you, if this is a person, they're obsessed with you. They really do love you. Highly sexually attracted to you. But outside of that, I feel like whatever your goals are that you want to hit, that you want to meet, your tunnel vision, you're focused on them. And some of you, this person definitely wants to get you pregnant. That Nine of Cups is back there, the Empress is there, and she's coming out on top of her husband. The Emperor is behind that High Priestess. Yeah, somebody wants to dig in your guts. For some of you, this is your husband already or your wife, whatever. This is your significant other already. You can have children together, whether you guys birthed them or you adopted them. Again, I told y'all, for some of you, you could be adopting kids soon. Like you'll possibly finally get their approval. Maybe the baby will finally be born. For some of you, you're adopting teenagers or maybe middle school, elementary school age children. Um, for some of you, you can have kids those ages. I'm not sure. Take it how it resonates. For some of you, okay, I'll take that horn as confirmation on what I just said and what I'm about to say. Somebody is definitely obsessed with, secretly obsessed with, putting a child into you. Like they're getting everything ready with that Four of Wands. For some of you, you've been so focused on your bag and saving up and um investing, you don't really realize that you've already hit your goal and surpassed it. Now, don't go crazy once you realize this, but basically, like for some of you, spirit wants you to keep up your momentum. For others of you, spirit wants you to go a little bit harder, like put in that work, put in that effort. And for others of you, spirit wants you to slow down a little bit and enjoy what you've worked hard for. For some of you, your pop out this year is about to be like shocking, or the way that things turn around for you on a financial level is going to be shocking for a lot of people. For some of you, you're in like grind mode right now. It's kind of like if it ain't about the money, don't be blowing me up, stop wasting my time. Also, too, for some of you, like you're realizing you're an adult now, and certain things that you wanted to do in your youth, certain places that you wanted to go, experiences that you wanted to have, you're the adult now. Nobody can tell you no. So some of you, you're going to take a leap of faith, maybe in a career or in some direction, doing something, enjoying something. It's something that you love doing. Hey, boo, hey, Lizzie. Thanks for being here, darling. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, you're stronger now. For some of you too, you're shedding an old skin, I feel like. Something that maybe happened to you in your childhood, in your teenage years, whenever it happened. For some of you, it's as recently as a month to a year ago. You're shedding what happened to you. You're shedding that skin. You're coming out of those emotions. What happened? You're letting it go, basically. Um, for some of you, you're digging up the roots, is what I just heard. And then the second seven of pentacles down here has roots. So you're getting to you're getting to the bottom of something, like maybe where you had blockages, maybe financial blockages. For some of you, you're becoming more financially literate. For some of you too, you're going to possibly start or figure out seven different income streams for yourself that maybe tie into each other, of course, but I mean, that's the best way to do it. But anyway, um, somebody said that's the only way to do it, right? But it's like one business is going to feed the other, is going to feed the other. Now, for some of you, you're just going to be trying some shit this year. But from you just trying shit this year, it's going to lead to major abundance. Um, for some of you too, you're becoming more emotionally solid, intelligent, um, stronger. For some of you too, you're learning when to be vulnerable, when not to. For some of you, you're learning to control your emotions, not in a way that would be harmful, but um, everything doesn't. For some of you, everything doesn't need a reaction. For some of you, music is significant. For some of you, you have a deep love of music, of family. For some of you, you could come from a musical family. Maybe you're showing off talents that you haven't shown before. Something is coming full circle though. For some of you too, you're definitely welcoming new family members in whatever way that looks like. For some of you, these are new pets. Um, These are children. Somebody's getting married, or somebody has a new significant other that's going to be around. Whatever it is, my head is saying so bad. Huh. For some of you too, there could be a fight within a family or a fight over your happiness, and maybe that's what you're standing up for. For some of you too, you're learning or have learned to keep your family out of your business, like even if you start one. There could be communication coming in from a soulmate. Could be a parent too, because of that King of Cups. Could also be a child's parent. They could want to argue with you, and they could want to argue with you over money. They could want to start some shit. For some of you too, I feel like this person only wants to start some shit because you've put the burden of them down. For some of you too, this is an ex that maybe is still cool with some of your family members and folks that are trying to be messy. And I just got a notification, so confirmation. For some of you too, this is what you're witnessing within your family, but just with somebody else. It's not your situation, but you're just a witness to it. Maybe somebody is coming to ask you your opinion about this because it kind of like got them fucked up in the mind, like, well, what should I do about it? Yeah, for some of you, yep, simply because you walked away, somebody's upset. Maybe you walked away and you're happy elsewhere. Justice is coming in though. Like if somebody is coming to start some shit with you, it's still gonna turn out in your favor. Because you've been chilling by yourself, you ain't been doing shit, you ain't even been thinking about these motherfuckers, and here they come. For some of you, you were denied or rejected in the past. You had to walk away from something in the past or someone, and you couldn't figure out, like, okay, what's wrong with me type shit. It was nothing wrong with you. I just heard unsafe. Wherever you were unsafe. Whatever's been stressing you as well, that's not gonna be a factor anymore. Um, on earth as it is in heaven is what I just heard. So whatever justice you're getting in heaven, you're getting on earth. For some of you too, you're moving. You're about to sign a lease somewhere. For some of you too, you're about to have like a private, some of you are going on a date. For some of you, you're having a private like wedding. Like of course they're private, but small. Thank you, Spirit, is what I'm talking about. Intimate. Thank you. There aren't, it's okay. For some of you, that's where the fight is coming in at. 38, 38. Well, yeah, 30, actually, it was 39, 39. My bad. I was looking too fast. Um, for some of you, somebody is not going to be in attendance at your ceremony, at whatever event this was. I don't know if they just weren't invited or if um maybe for some of you I'm getting like they were invited but their invitation got lost. but maybe there's like there's something about like capacity or there's only so much of something. I don't know. But it's like you and your person plan this, whatever it is, you and your person plan this, but somebody is upset because they're not able to attend, is what Spirit keeps saying. Yeah, they've been locked out of whatever celebration this is. You got a guardian angel sitting on top of whatever it is, though. It's almost like somebody keeps trying to ram at this door. Thank you, Spirit, because I was just watching Beauty and the Beast yesterday. Um, the part where they try to come, Gaston tries to come and overtake the Beast Castle, right? And they're ramming the door trying to get in. That's what like whoever these outsiders are, like that's kind of the energy that is given. Spirit is standing at the door, not allowing these people to get in to have access to whatever this is. For some of you too, you're gonna be in a relationship or in a marriage where it's only gonna seem like a rumor because of how private you guys are. Mm. You can have a Cancer, a Sagittarius ancestor, or passed over loved one who is literally sitting on top of this relationship. Like they are the border, they are the guard, they are the shield, if that makes sense. But there's at least two ancestors who, maybe up to three or more. I mean, obviously, but there's some that really stick out. There are spirits on the other side, or spirits that are protecting this relationship. For some of you, you worry about your children. They have very strong spirit guides and guardian angels around them. Mm-mm. The most they would get is a cold. For some of you too, if you keep hearing something about cars, like um whether it's you're about to get a car or get some maintenance done on your car, pay attention to that. For half of you, that message obviously is split because it's like some of you need to believe in the fact that it's coming. For some of you, you need to believe in the fact that this blessing is coming or that this person is coming. Because whether you, for some of you, I'm hearing more or less like whether you believe in it or not, is happening. Yeah. Shit, my fucking head is hurting. Hi, honey, if you're here. Yeah, it could definitely be a fire sign ancestor. It could be a fire sign feminine for sure. For some of you, it's a fire sign masculine and feminine. There could be two cancers, an Aquarius with that star card that are all looking out for this relationship. Hmm, interesting. Here's the king of wands, her man of it. And we saw his wife earlier. For some of you, what I'm hearing is just when you thought something was over, it either begins again or it finally starts. For some of you, it's kind of given like these are the previews before the movie starts. Damn, Disney don't do that no more. Well, they do, but it's their ass suck. There's something significant about a Disney VHS tape, whatever that movie is, whatever those movies are that comes to your mind when I just said that. Some of you, if you have Disney Plus, you need to go watch them. Spirit has a message for you, as somebody's ancestors, their spirit team is smiling so hard. Hey sis, but yeah, whatever movie or movies came to mind when I say Disney VHS tape, the old cassette tapes, y'all. Whatever movie or movies come to mind, if you have Disney Plus or you have that actual tape and you have a way to play it, for some of you shit, don't leave it alone. Hell, that's a collector's item. But if you want to play it. For some of you, because I mentioned those commercials, those ads at the beginning of the Disney tape, maybe there's something that, and remember I was talking about there's something from your childhood that's gonna come back around. Maybe there's something that you have long forgot about that when you watch that tape, you're going to see it in the commercials right before the movie. For some of you too, spirit is giving it to us this way because you're seeing the signs of what's coming, even if like in your mind you're like, I don't know if that's for me. Like you're reserving your joy almost because it's like, damn, I don't know if that message is for me. And it kind of got you fucked up in your head a little bit. Like some of you are grateful, you're joyful. It's like you're hype about it, but it's like you're trying not to be too hype because what if I'm disappointed? What if that message wasn't for me? But I feel like, yeah, Six of Wands, the message is for you. Yep, King of Swords, that's the truth. I feel like whatever this is no longer going to be held back anymore. And Queen of Cups coming out where the King of Cups was. So basically what this means is you guys, some of you you're becoming aligned with a certain path, maybe a certain person, and for others of you, you're already within alignment and things just have to physically catch up. And they're damn sure about to. And whatever it is, whatever the relationship, maybe it's a collaboration for some of you, um, it's it's going to be successful. For some of you, you are definitely getting a promotion at your job. You could be changing skills, changing careers, or you're upgrading your skills. You're upgrading your knowledge on something. You're brushing up on some information. But I feel like it's going to pay off, whatever it is. For some of you too, you're merging skills and talents that you have with each other, which is going to pay off in a major fucking way, you guys. Like, share, and subscribe while you're here. Ten of Pentacles is here. Yeah. Somebody's about to make an offer. Yeah, look, somebody's about to make an offer. Complete new beginning. Meeting your person and having a baby, Demi Celestial Waters. There's a notification that popped up, you guys. 24 could be significant. Look, and I got 29 down here, basically, 29. Some of you could be 36, 36 is here. Not me hearing 6, 7. Oh my God. Yeah, some struggles you were going through are no longer about to be relevant. Yeah, you're gonna finally be able to relax, y'all. Hell yeah. Yeah, look at this shit. and we have a full moon coming in 4 days. A win-win outcome is forecast. Surrender to the divine. Yeah, emotions are running high. So for some of you, somebody has a lot of emotions for you. Um, and two, confirmation with this Ace of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody definitely wants to have a family with you. That could be what they're coming in to propose. They've been thinking about it for a very long time. For some of you, you've been thinking about whatever this is. That you need to release. There are a multitude of things that are going to resonate for everybody differently. For some of you, it's mainly the fucking pain that you've been through in the past. Like, you know what? I'm over this shit. Like it's one of those moments where it's like it's not like you wake up one day, but I mean, fuck, you could just be sitting there and like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm not about to let that stuff consume me for the rest of my life. I'm not about to let it drain me, all of that. For some of you, you're finally getting a particular spiritual lesson. Yeah, conclusions are within reach. For some of you, it's like you're literally giving it away to the divine. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Venus gang, I'm a Libra. Yep. And you know what's funny? I was just speaking earlier, Brittany, about a parent could be giving you an apology. And for some of you, this may not be a physical apology. For some of you, you're learning within this cycle to accept apologies you've never received and that you're never going to receive. Like you're accepting like, okay, everybody isn't me and everybody isn't gonna show up how I would show up. So yeah, look, confirmation, a time for healing. Like you're allowing yourself to heal, you're allowing yourself to feel certain things, you're allowing yourself to release certain things. For some of you, you're releasing certain emotions that you felt about past situations. Like, look, I'm cool and I'm chilling about that shit. Like, yeah, for some of you, you've hid who you are because you've always been forced to hide who you are because the people around you may not have ever been able to like connect with you or communicate with you on the deeper levels you're able to go. For some of you, you have Pisces in your chart, Gemini, Libra was out here, Aquarius. Yeah, for some of you, you have changed so much that the people around you are no longer a vibrational match for you anymore, or you're learning how to interact with them differently because of that. You're seeing your progression too, and it's not necessarily in a negative way, but I heard understanding. You have a different level of understanding and acceptance at this point in time. Like you are expecting the good things to happen for you, despite the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? With love, with money, with your connection to the divine. For some of you too, it's been you versus you this whole time. And you're realizing that. Like you were never in competition with anyone else, and no one ever can be in competition with you, even if they try. And it's not to sound cocky, but it's like you know your place, if that makes sense. You know that the divine carved out a specific path for you, and you're learning to like truly follow that. Even if it shifts and it looks different as you go. For some of you too, you're planning a quote unquote pop out in some way, whatever your pop out is. But Spirit wants you to make sure like you plan it properly. Um, somebody said, and don't get to running your mouth to everybody either. Gemini, that may be specifically for you because I'm looking at the Gemini card 4-4, um, and the Gemini reading just popped up. But also, whether you're a Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, whatever sign you are, there could be a tough cycle coming to an end. For some of you, you're going through a dark night of the soul right now. Um, but it's like with one cycle ending, remember something new is beginning. Look, a fiery climax approaches. So between now and maybe Aries season, Yeah, something is going to happen that's going to be really, really good. Maybe you had to heal from something, and that's part of that cycle closing. Yep. But it says a personal issue reaches resolution. So Cancer energy, so it could have something to do with emotions, with love. Um, for some of you, this was a financial issue that you were going through. Um, for some of you too, you own a business, so you come to the end of one fiscal year for whatever your business is, whether you're following the traditional route, quote unquote, or not. You have your own system and schedule for it. Um, For some of you too, you were looking for or are going to begin to look for funding for a new business. Remain confident, but understand that, you still have to plan it out, even if like you know what you're doing with it. For some of you too, Spirit wants you to be obviously more confident, but be more bold. Some of you, you're going to have to get some initiative, especially with that Ace of Wands, some self motivation. For some of you, you're going to be inspired. Um, but also, too, that's why they're pointing towards the you need a practical plan. Because for some of you, you have very fiery energy, whether you're a fire sign placement or not, or no matter where it is or is not in your chart. You have a very fiery energy. And for some of you, you can be very impulsive. And Spirit wants you to kind of slow down and make sure you're planning things because although luck is on your side and although Spirit is on your side, they still want to make sure that it has the longevity that it has the potential to have. Yeah. So for some of you too, you need to release doubt, you need to release negativity surrounding this. Um, again, I told y'all too at the very beginning of this reading, so make sure you catch the replay if you're just coming in. Um, it's someone's worst nightmare that you're loving yourself. And Spirit just said it, bring love into the situation. For some of you, it's someone's worst nightmare that someone loves you and wants to invest in you, wants to have this new beginning with you. We saw that somebody wants to have a family with you. Um, for some of you, it's the fact that you're investing in yourself, you're investing in this business, the fact that you're doing this and you're pouring into yourself, you're learning new skills, you're getting these new certifications. Like my sister, she just slam dunked or like last week and this week getting certs, finally getting certain certs that she needed and doing this and doing that and getting her business together. Like I'm so fucking proud of her because she made a quick ass turnaround. And for some of you, it's literally about to happen for you like that. Literally some overnight success type shit. And I'm getting a notification. Ooh, child. Yeah, Virgo, I could be talking to you even though I don't know if we've seen your card yet. But regardless, you can have a Virgo placement. For some of you, it'll be by Virgo. For some of you, the end of Aquarius season, Taurus season. It could be by Libra season, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo. For some of you, you can have these in your chart. For some of you, you're moving between all of these signs as energy to be able to meet this particular goal. Just make sure you don't let pride block your blessings, especially when you're so close. Like spirit don't want you to get a big head about something, whatever it is. Like they want you to be confident, just don't be arrogant. Thank you. For some of you too, there's some healing that's going to be done within a family unit. Also, if you are concerned about your loved ones in any way, just understand that they are definitely protected, no matter where you or they are. For some of you too, you need to learn how to give, and for others of you, you're in a space where you're going to learn how to receive. how to believe in the impossible, um, how to understand like you really did that with your hard work is paying off. For some of you, you're finally seeing the bigger picture in a situation that maybe you just had like a snapshot or a corner of. Yeah, for some of you, you're finally seeing yourself in a certain way. Um, you're encouraging yourself, you're speaking to yourself differently. You're not calling yourself stupid or dumb anymore. You're changing out certain words in your vocabulary and how you relate to you, how other people are to relate to you as well. Um, you're seeing through people's jokes as well, like, oh, you mean that shit. You're seeing through people. Um, but two, you're being tested. For some of you, spirit is putting you, maybe you and your person, your business partner, whoever, through certain trials and tribulations because they want to see how bad you want it. Yep. Are you going to hold on to your vision? Are you going to keep your eyes on the prize? Do you know what the prize looks like? Or are you going to start thinking that these other things are the prize? No matter how that resonates, take it. Yeah. Spirit wants you to have faith. Don't let your past hold you back when you wasn't really believing in it for real or believing in you for real. For some of you too, you're learning when to take a break. Like you can still hold your vision, you can still be focused, but you can still be productive and doing nothing and resting your body and resting your mind and having and caring for yourself. And for some of you, that's what's going to bother other people is that you're not constantly going and going and going like the fucking Energizer Bunny. You're not a cartoon character or an animated character, you know? For some of you too, you're learning to take action while going with the flow, being flexible with, things may not be as perfect as you want them to be. Um, shit, certain things, you might fuck up with, but you're learning how to recover. You're learning that, things can change, that you can change, that you can make certain adjustments and things will be better. You're also learning when to leave certain shit alone. You're learning to kind of pick and choose your battles with certain things. Thank you, Spirit. You're learning when to say fuck it. You're learning how not to you're learning how to maintain your peace and boundaries. You're not allowing situations to stress you out. Um, you're not reacting the same way anymore. You're acting with more love and peace. Patience for some of you. You're actually using the knowledge and applying the wisdom that you've acquired over time. For some of you too, you're using that knowledge, you're merging these skills and talents so that you can come out of your comfort zone. For some of you to receive the answers that you need, or to receive, for some of you, even the help, the recognition, the adoration, to build energy towards something. You may need to come out of your comfort zone. To have this new start, this adjustment is required. So that's what I have for you, Royals. I am going to leave it there. I have cotton mouth anyway. Um, I just saw a reading pop up talking about a cryptic pregnancy. Listen to your body. So for some of you, you need to listen to your body. Um, cryptic pregnancies could be significant, or a private pregnancy could be significant. That could be coming out. Or for some of you, you're afraid of becoming a parent because of who your parents were. Spirit wants you to work through that. And I'm just getting a notification, so confirmation. But yeah, um, I'm gonna leave it there, Royals. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys for swinging by, for being here. Make sure you catch the replay. And if you need me, the booking information is down below. Peace, Royals.